So maybe you're a new subscriber who's found me in the last few months of silence, or you've been around for a while. Regardless, you may consider this channel dead or abandoned, and that's not really the full truth. So just a heads up, this video is going to be about the state of Halo, but also about this channel and its future. This video will also become most likely dated quite rapidly, so keep that in mind if you're coming back to this one. Halo has been a very silent franchise for a while now. Halo 5 released just under 5 years ago, and has stopped receiving content updates long ago. There's been other Halo stuff happening, particularly the PC releases of the Halo games. Halo Wars 2 released and its DLC, and Halo's also crossed over into the Gears series. I was able to go to a Halo convention last year, which was a ton of fun. And then we also got 2 trailers for Halo Infinite. All these things have certainly kept Halo from vanishing from the public eye, but they've yet to truly further the series or return it to a spot on top. So what happened? Why is the Halo community kinda dead right now? And I think it's the lack of significant Halo news, lack of new gameplay or incentives to even play in general, and it's just created this void that's left me feeling like something is missing. I'm going to take a minute to explain the lack of inspiration I felt towards making Halo content, which may reflect on probably some of the community as a whole. Firstly, the news side of things. We are getting the next mainline Halo game this year. Of course, that may get delayed, but as of right now, in the next 7 months, we will be seeing what is going to be probably the most revolutionary game in the series, whether it ends up good or bad. The game is soft rebooting the story. We're going to have a brand new game engine with, untold new possibilities for the series, and for the first time since Halo 1, we're going to see the game shown off alongside the power of a next-gen console. And Xbox is investing hard in that title because they want the next Xbox to kind of be a powerhouse. They're touting this as the most powerful console yet, and they want Halo to be in that prime spot. Now, on paper, that sounds amazing. That means we should probably be really excited. But then you take a look back and you realize we've known all this since last E3? No, E3 2018. Minus some of the next-gen stuff, of course. We were told all of this 2 years ago, including some details like, split screen will return, things like that. And since then, we've gotten a detail here or there, but there's really been nothing in depth, and all we've gotten since E3 2018, besides some next Xbox details, is of course a trailer that's also the opening cutscene of the game, which is great, but doesn't really tell us anything about the game. We got to look at Chief's new design, but we don't even know who we're fighting. Assumedly the Covenant, but who knows? We don't know what's happening, and nobody said anything. We haven't seen gameplay. All we've had in those 2 years are 2 years of anticipation and letdown. Again, this video will become dated as soon as July gets here, or possibly earlier when 343 and Team Xbox just decide to show us the game. But until now, we've had nothing, and it doesn't really make me want to play Halo, just waiting with nothing. Of course, the other big thing that's been happening is getting the Halo games on PC, which is great. With it, we got a single season of unlocks, which are all the Halo Reach unlocks, and, well, that's about it. The problem is, none of these things are new. The PC population spikes every time a new game releases, but it doesn't last. These games are 10 to 20 years old, and yeah, they're great games that got some of the Game of Year awards back then, and they're considered great, but they're old games now. A great old game is still an old game. Where are the daily challenges? Where's the next season of content? Where's Forge? It's been 6 months since the first season dropped with Reach, and there's not a sign of another one coming soon. Something that hooks me on a lot of games these days are daily challenges, which is something that allows me to work towards goals and unlocks, and I don't know, I personally like them. 343 said they were coming. They're not here yet. And then, Forge. It's Forge. Why isn't it here? You showed it off how long ago? Maybe it is here. Maybe I'm missing something. Now, for the next few minutes or so, and probably the rest of this video, I'm going to talk about me a little bit, so if you've followed me outside of this channel, you'll know I don't really sit on a single idea very well. This is the longest YouTube channel I have ever maintained. I have a lot of ideas all the time, and I have a really bad habit of not following through on any of them. Part of that is I like a lot of video games. I play on a lot of platforms, and I play in all the genres. During quarantine alone, I replayed Breath of the Wild, put a ton of time into Animal Crossing, was playing Halo on PC daily for a couple weeks, I recently started the Last of Us Remastered version. I'm getting ready to get back into the Assassin's Creed series. I played through and recorded footage for a Shadow of the Colossus video. I put 45 hours into Minecraft. Over the course of a week or so, I did all the Black Ops 3 Zombies Easter eggs. I then grinded 5 prestiges in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and that included doing the classified Easter egg, which is getting to around 150. I grinded for the free season guns in Modern Warfare this season, and most recently I put 35 hours into Monster Hunter World. I finished the base game, and I'm just getting started in the Iceborne expansion, not too far into it yet. Again, coming up, I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed 1 for a different channel. A couple friends and I are going to play Minecraft Dungeons in the evenings. And then I have Xenoblade Chronicles pre-ordered on the Switch. I've never played it, really excited. As well as I use some Sony rewards points for Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, so I have both of those pre-ordered as well. Now, the point of that wasn't to say, oh, I play a lot of games. That's not the goal. The point of that was saying I like a lot of games. I like them on a lot of platforms. And with all of those games, I have a lot of ideas. I keep thinking, like, oh, I can make that video. I would love to make that video. I could start a channel on that idea. I go through a lot of them, and I don't sit on any of them very well. I oftentimes move from one to the next, and never really stick with them. But I chose to stick with Halo because, well, it's my favorite series of all time, and despite everything I play, Halo 3 is still my favorite game of all time. Even in that giant list of games I just played, I've been laid off, I've been stuck at home, and I still played a good amount of Halo. Probably a good 30 to 40 hours or so over the past 3 months. And part of that's because I can't help but want to play my favorite series. It's my favorite games, I love the multiplayer, it's the only one I've stuck to for years and years. But it's also coupled with a lack of inspiration. I kind of wish there was something more or something new. That's not to say I've not had any ideas, I've just had a lack of excitement. I kind of wish we had something new to play. I kind of wish there was something motivating me right now that I could jump up and do something new. But with the state of everything, the state of the series, the state of the world especially, and, after being laid off, the finances, I'm not motivated right now. I love Halo. Always have. Anticipate I probably always will. This channel is not dead. But just like the Halo series, it needs something to get the ball rolling. I still play Halo, still talk about Halo, still interact with you guys in the comments when you guys do comment. This video was really not about Halo, if you can't tell. It's kind of my reflection on Halo, on this channel, on myself. Things aren't very great with Halo, or anything right now, and gaming's just the one thing keeping me sane. I just kind of wish that a little more of that was out of excitement and celebration of Halo, not to cope with everything that's not.